College is one of the biggest life decisions you will ever make, and this video will give you the tools and knowledge no one else will to help you make the right decision for you. If you're considering college, there are 4 key questions you need to answer. What college should I attend? How much will it cost? How can I save money? And is getting a degree even worth it? Today, I'll show you how to answer all 4 questions using our free, easy-to-use college cost calculators. Once again, they're totally free, fully customizable, and perfect for school counselors, parents, and students. Calculator 1 helps you determine which schools are most cost-effective. Calculator 2 shows you how much money you can save by graduating early. And Calculator 3 answers the big question: is getting a degree worth it for you? We spent 3 years writing our book, How to Hack College, to help students and families like yours save time, money, and stress. You don't need the book to use these calculators, but getting a copy will give you a massive advantage and many more essential tools to improve your life. Now, let's go over how you get to our calculators. Step 1 is you go to atlasclass.com, go to the Resources tab on our website, and then download both the workbook, go to Chapter 5, and download the College Cost Calculator from the same Resources page. Click the button to download, and when Google Sheets asks to make a copy, make a copy. Click the file so it becomes yours to edit. If you delete it or something stops working, just make a new copy from the website and enter any information you've already entered on the previous one. On the calculator, you'll see 3 tabs at the bottom: the College Cost Comparison Calculator, the College Savings Calculator, and is getting a degree worth it? All 3 are pre-built and fully editable. You can add rows and change labels as needed to suit your needs. Calculator 1, College Cost Comparison Calculator. To use this calculator, pick schools and visit each school's website to find the cost of attendance, then enter tuition, housing, food, books, transportation, fees, and other items. If an item isn't listed on your school's website, estimate high. It's better to be prepared than surprised. Once you've filled out every row, you can compare 3 colleges and see the final costs of each. Then you can see which options best fit your budget and remove those that don't, and keep checking options that do until you figure out what schools you should apply for based on your budget and what's going to work best for you. Now we can move on to Calculator 2, your College Savings Calculator. Now that you know the cost of your school, this calculator shows you how much you can save by graduating faster. Chapter 5 of the workbook and Chapter 5 of How to Hack College talks about your early graduation options in greater detail. The calculator is pre-filled with national averages for cost per credit and per year based on school type. Go to your school's site and find the cost per credit hour, annual cost, and any different housing information that you need to know to figure out the cost of housing, whether that's on campus or off campus, whatever is applicable to you. If your school bills by year, multiply years times cost per year. If your school bills by credit, change the setting on the calculator to credits, enter the total credits needed, and let the calculator handle the rest. Graduating faster usually means taking and earning extra credits. You can do this with dual enrollment, community college classes, which are far cheaper than university ones, or by taking additional university credits, which are far more expensive. For example, if you need 20 extra credits, 10 at a community college cost about $260 each, $2,600 total. And 10 at an expensive university could cost $932 each, or $9,320 total. In the example, that's a little under $12,000 total to finish early that you need to take into account for additional credit costs. And the calculator will show you exactly how much that saves you in tuition and living expenses in the long run. Because this is a little confusing, I want to go over it one more time. Yearly billing equals years times cost per year. Credit billing equals credits times cost per credit. And dual enrollment credits and additional university credits need to be added onto those costs to get your total estimated cost. Now we're going to move on to calculator 3. The big question is going to be answered for you. Is getting a degree worth it? Now you'll combine everything from calculator 2 and copy your total estimated cost and paste it into tuition and fees here. If housing was already included, skip it. If not, fill it in. Next, complete every cost line: tuition, program, fees, books, housing, transportation, and a small buffer for unexpected expenses. Then, enter lost income while in school. Ask yourself, if I weren't in college, how much could I earn per hour, per week, and per year? Multiply it by the years you'll be studying, and if you plan to work summers or part-time, subtract that income from your lost income. For example, if you had earned $40,000 a year without a college degree, but you work during the summers while in college and make $10,000, the total that you're missing out on is not $40,000, it's $30,000. Now scroll to the loan section of the calculator. If you're borrowing money, list each loan type and its interest rate. If you're paying cash, include the opportunity cost, what your money could earn elsewhere if it was invested, such as 4% in a high-yield savings account. Let's say you went to a high-cost university like NYU, which a friend of mine did, and they paid over $400,000 in cash for their education. Now, paying that much means you're going to be losing out on the income it could make if it was invested. So we're going to take 4%, which means that you'd be losing out on $16,000 a year in potential interest. Now, the calculator then gives you estimates on how much interest will cost if you borrow for 10 years or 20 years and repay it over those time frames. So you can see how total costs grow if you take longer to repay your loan or you pay it back faster. Next, enter your expected salary difference with and without the degree. For example, if you earn $70K with the degree and $40K without, it's a $30,000 difference. Then the calculator multiplies the annual difference, $30,000, by your career length in years to show how much more you will make in your lifetime from having the degree. Finally, the calculator compares your total degree cost to your lifetime earnings increase to show break-even years and net lifetime gain. If break-even takes longer than 10 or 15 or even 20 years or never happens, that's a big red flag. And it doesn't necessarily mean don't go to college, but it does mean consider going to a lower cost school, getting a higher paying major, or saving money by graduating faster. And remember, if your diploma costs your financial freedom for 30 years, that's not higher education, that's just higher interest. If you're serious about college success, we offer exclusive coaching programs for students and families to build an amazing foundation for lifelong achievement. The link to apply is right below. Now, if you haven't yet, grab our book, How to Hack College, at atlasclass.com or on Amazon. It's available in print, ebook, audiobook, and narrated by yours truly. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment so we can help more amazing people like you build a better future.